Is my audio up? Yes, my mic is working. Hi, fam! How's everyone doing today? My name is Pinono Yaga. I am Baba Yaga's apprentice. I am here doing a tarot card reading for Nagis, so I'm gonna unmute. Conspiracies? What? Okay. Okay, fair enough. Also, oh, go. Yeah, I see that. You're good. I don't have yours up, Nagi. I copied and pasted, and it doesn't show you. But it shows, Milky Way. Okay. Hi, bye. No, it's just the two of us. Yeah, I'm streaming too. I'm just streaming the card reading thing, so. So for whatever reason, your little, like, reactive PNG tuber isn't showing up. Yeah, just because I was like, it's not showing, and I want to make sure you're there. Fugi.tet. Here, I'll come. Yeah. It's all good. I think so, like, you might just have to log in again. It's not a big deal. Give me 1 second. Sorry, Scuff stream. Woo woo. Let me double check. Copy. Paste. Why isn't it showing you? Well, what's the file size so then it's like 1920 by 1080 kind of thing? Oh, is it the little wiggle boy? Ah, so nice. Yeah.
One file is like 1 megabyte, and that's what I'm using. But I also have like the same thing, smaller.
Yeah.
But the quality is lower.
Mm-hmm. Scuff stream. Woo woo.
But like, okay, what is like the difference between them? I'm so confused. Okay, this one is really small. This one is really small too. This one is big. This one is tiny. Okay, just let me.
Oh, it shows.
Okay, I will download the smaller one for now.
Let's try.
I don't know why it's not working.
I don't know either. Give me. Sorry for Scuff stream. Woo woo. Cause it shows it if I go into settings, but it
PNG for the not moving, and it's just it cannot be this big.
Yeah. Let me try group browser source and see if that helps. Oh! I see tiny PNG tuber of you. Yep, there's you.
Okay, wait, I changed it to a different one. Give me a moment.
Yep. There we go. This is great. We're doing great.
Okay.
Hey Ra, how are you doing today? We're doing a really scuffed tarot card reading stream.
Okay, do I wiggle now? Or when I talk?
Yeah, when you talk, it shows you just as like a static PNG. It doesn't show like the moving thing, but
What? When I talk, it should wiggle.
it doesn't show Wiggle Boy.
What? Why not?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't show Wiggle Boy.
Hey, let me get it on my own stream. I can't just get it on my own stream, right?
Probably. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like, as long as people can see, like, it's you that I'm talking to, so I'm not talking to myself.
This is scuffed. Okay, okay.
I always have scuffed streams, I'm sorry.
Okay, when I have it, it wiggles.
Okay. That's good at least.
It's just you.
Yeah, it's just me.
You.
I'm the worst.
Because I just added it to my stream and it wiggles.
Okay, well then...
I don't know.
I don't know why it doesn't like me for Wiggle Boy.
You can check it out on my stream too.
Oh, that's so cute!
It's just me twice, and one of them.
He
is
just
wiggling.
vibing. He just vibing. He just vibing
That's
so hard
amazing.
right now.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Big
Big
wiggle.
wiggle.
So big. Okay. So have you done tarot card readings before in that?
Actually, I have put like the picture you sent me on my other overlay.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, there's like the thingy. Let me get back. Let me go to studio mode for a moment. I need to fix this.
Oh, did I accidentally delete a thing? I might have accidentally deleted. Let's
Okay,
see.
okay.
There we go. Okay. Good enough. Let's do this and then hide it. Okay. So, have you done tarot readings before, or has it been like a while, or?
I was about to ask what's your name again.
It's a tarot
I'm
card.
sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're drunk.
I will put you next to my Among Us
Among Us.
that you also made for me.
I'm so sus. So sus.
Oh wait, no. I want you to sit on my head again.
I can also
Can I
sit
do
on.
that, or-
I can also sit on your shoulder.
Oh yeah, that works too. Wait, the other shoulder.
Yeah.
Without the chat.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. You did it.
I have like the image, and then I imported it already. It's like going to show off when you're like. I did it before with my mom. My mom is like. I don't remember exactly. Like she just drew cards and then like explained them to me.
Yeah. So the way I describe tarot to people is it's not going to tell your future, right? Like it's not going to tell you like exactly like oh on
Yeah.
this day blah blah blah. It's just the way I describe it to like friends and like whoever I'm reading to is like it kind of gives you a different perspective, right? Like it might give you
Yeah.
a different perspective of like something you might not have looked at before. Just to like kind of see things from a different, like from the outside looking in instead of looking like, because we're our worst own, wow, English. We're our own worst critics when it comes to ourselves, right? So it just gives you a different idea just to see like, hey, what can I do? What, like, what's something that I could change, right? So this spread I did is called the Celtic Cross Tarot spread. So it gives you 10 different cards. Each position kind of gives you a different outlook on things and like based on what positions are and stuff. I also did the reversed readings. Some people don't do reversed. I did just because sometimes it gives you more insight.
What topics will be you reading on? That is like the question. Because when I had like a reading with my mom, she made me choose like a topic I wanted to have a read on.
So this card drawing I did is just general reading.
Ah, okay.
So I just did general. Which, oh boy, there's a lot of heavy stuff in here.
Oh no.
It's okay though, it's okay. It'll just make you kind of reflect and decide like what you want to do and stuff, right?
Okay.
One of my friends is like, this version of poker is foreign to me.
was amazing.
Right.
Oh, like I had my mom do readings before. Like I'm a Russian person.
Yeah.
So like an old Russian woman doing card reading for you is like very cliche.
Oh
and
yeah.
perfectly.
Anyone from like the Eastern Europe kind of thing, like super old-fashioned card reading, it's like, yeah, you can't get better than that.
Yeah. My mom is like, she's not that old yet.
Yeah.
But she's like an old lady already. She does like knitting, and she's like every year she's like, "Do you need socks?" And I'm like, "Mom,
Ma'am,
I
please.
still have like the one you made me 5 years ago, and then you made me another pair 4 years ago, and now you're asking again, what do you want?"
The best is like when you're a kid, you don't want socks or like underwear or anything like that. But as you get older,
Yeah.
you're like, oh hell yeah, I want those socks.
These socks are amazing though. Like, okay, they're a bit thin because they were like her first try. So,
Yeah.
like, this to work, I guess. But like now she's so bored, she like makes plushies and pillow.
Oh, that's
things.
cute. I love it.
Yeah.
Aw.
Also, like when she works at home and she's my mom is like a programmer. She's very she has a very weird like thing going on. She's like so old fashioned. She does not know anything about like tech, but she's a programmer.
That's great. I love it. I love
Like when I had questions about like when I had like to learn Python for school.
Mhm.
Because I used to be like a tech support person, so I had to learn programming, and she helped me out. Like she did not know Python, but she knows like Java and
Okay, yep.
HTML and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So she was like, "Oh, I know. Like this is like what I know, but simpler."
That's so cute. Ah, that's great.
Yeah. So my mom's like, she's like the two people in one person. So weird.
That's so cute. Okay, so let's get started. So, you have your cards or whatever, like the image I sent you.
Yeah, I need to find it. I'm a bit drunk.
Just a little
There
bit.
we go. Okay, give me a second to adjust the chat.
You're good.
Okay, and the Among Us, because the Among Us will stay here.
Mungus.
The Among Us is watching the chat because like I have no mod right now. I think my mod Alex is in class, and like someone needs to watch the chat.
Chat's pretty sussy, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so the Among Us is watching the chat, so don't do anything bad.
Don't do anything
guys,
weird,
okay?
chat.
Okay, also, let me finish this can. I want to crack one other open for the like, you know, ASMR.
Mhm.
This stuff is really good. I have like Jack Daniels.
Okay.
It's like with some kind of berries, and it's really good. Holy shit! I will buy this again.
Nice. Sounds good.
Okay, the next one I'm having is it's Jim Beam.
Mm-hmm.
It says with iced tea lemon.
Okay.
I'm not sure why it's in English. Probably because it sounds cooler in English than just you know writing it down in German.
Yeah, usually that's how it works, right?
Like the other one is like Captain Morgan with Coke, but it's written in German, so it's
Oh.
Captain Morgan with Cola.
That's fair.
Because we call Coke Cola in German.
Do you call all like sodas cola?
No,
Oh,
just
okay.
this one. Because like you know the brand.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Also, I prefer Fanta. I don't know if you.
Oh,
if
I know
you
Fanta,
ever
yeah.
had that.
I've had Fanta before.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not- yeah. I really like. I really enjoy the orange taste. Like, I like Coke, but like I prefer Fanta. Because it's like a German product too, so that's why I was asking if you like noticed.
Yeah, it's common in like North America and stuff, Fanta. Like it's not like everyone's go-to drink, but usually like if you have like an orange soda or something at like
Yeah.
a party or something, you usually get Fanta.
Do you know what it stands for? The name?
Would you like to Fanta? No.
It's like actually the word in English is very similar. It stands for like fantastic,
Okay,
which
yeah.
is fantastisch
Mhm.
in German.
I gotcha.
Okay, let's do the read and
Okay.
then I talk about like the German language afterwards. That would be actually really fun.
Okay, let's do it. So the first card for you is going to be the card that's kind of hidden underneath, like in the center. Like you see the cross and then it's kind of hidden underneath and it's a girl with like some like somber looking face. So that is going to be what is called the present position in the Celtic cross. So the present position is what is happening to you at the present time. What is happening in your state of mind, how you may be perceiving a situation. In this case, just like a general kind of sense. So it is the Five of Pentacles, which first off, the card is super pretty art. I love this deck so much. It is the Line Strider Tarot, I think it is. I have it in person. It's super great. Anyways.
Yeah, I really like the art. The art is amazing.
It is such, like, I got this as a gift, and I just absolutely love it. It is 10 out of 10, one of my favorite tarot decks.
Do you know, like, in Shadowverse, we had, like, an expansion themed around tarot cards?
Yeah!
They had, like, an art for, like, every card, and they are so stunning.
Oh, that's so cool. Shit. I wonder if they would ever, like, print it in real life.
Oh, I don't think so. They have, like, what is it called? For advertisement, they print real cards of legendaries every expansion, but and they give them out in events and on events in Japan, and sometimes you can buy them on eBay. I have a bunch of them at home too.
Gotcha.
But like these cards, this expansion was one of my favorite. Like, the art was stunning. Like, I think which one was my favorite one? I think the Lovers was really good. It was so stunning.
Yeah, no, honestly, like, most tarot decks are, like, super solid. Like, this one's just happens to be one of my favorite.
Yeah.
So.
These colors and the art is amazing. Okay,
like, just the watercolors, chef's kiss. Anyways, so the Five of Pentacles is, like, you're showing, like, you've lost faith in yourself. You need help. You are very tired. You're very worn down.
What the fuck?
This is why, like, for tarot card readings, I, like, struggle sometimes because I'm like, sometimes this seems too real for people. Anyways, there is hope that you can push out of this, like, state of grief, anxiety, loss, as long as you get help from others, right? Which will be kind of discussed in, like, future cards in this reading. But you're struggling with yourself, fam. Like, you need to be kinder to yourself.
Please, this is too real.
Hashtag too real. I'm
crying already.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. This is why, like, with tarot card readings and stuff, like, sometimes I'm like, hey, heads up, like, shit's gonna get real sometimes.
I mean, also, you know me, like, we keep talking and you know what's, like, going on in my life, so I guess you can, like, you can, like, interpret that, like, in a way that fits me personally better,
no,
I guess.
Definitely, like, knowing you for the brief period of time, like, I can definitely tell that, like, you're struggling figuring out what you want to do, where you want to be, right?
Yeah.
And so this is kind of like how you're feeling on the inside, right? So card number 2, which is going to be the card that's kind of diagonal on the top, is called the Star. So the second position is, like, representing immediate challenge or problems facing you. So the interesting thing about this is that it's showing that you need to let go of, like, anger, bitterness, negativity, forget the old, embrace new opportunities that are presented to you. So with it being in the second position right on top of the Five of Pentacles, it could be that, like, you're not necessarily ready to do that quite yet. Like, something's holding you back that you don't want to push yourself forward. Right? So the Star, like, you need to give yourself, like, hope. You need to give yourself, like, a sense of belief that you're able to push yourself through this, like, negativity setback, right? But right now you don't necessarily see it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I always was a person who, like, when I have like an issue,
Mm-hmm.
I just ignore it.
Yeah, so it could be that. Like it
I
could,
mean,
like it could be you
I-
just being like, "Hey, I don't like if I ignore it, it'll go away," right? Where
Yeah.
necessarily some stuff you can't necessarily ignore, right?
Yeah, like I changed my mind recently about that. Like I had like a job, some of you know. I had like a job in IT.
Yep.
I really hated it.
Yep.
But I was like, okay, I need to do this
Mhm.
because this is what like people expect of me to do, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And, but like I hated it, and I had like so many other problems. Like I was like I returned from Austria from a difficult relationship.
Mhm.
I like broke up with the guy, and like I kept pushing that away. So it's like, oh, that happened to me. Moving on.
Mhm.
So I'm like a person who like tends to push away the issues instead of facing them. But ever since like I quit my job and I basically afterwards immediately I became a VTuber,
Mhm.
I decided to face my problems some more,
Mhm.
but like not just thinking about them, but like actually doing something about this stuff. Like when I was like streaming for the first time, like the first weeks, and then I was like struggling to get a schedule for me to play alone. I was like, I hate playing alone games. Like I don't play games alone
Yeah.
in my free time. Like I barely play. And then like instead of like giving up or whining about it or like burning out, I decided to just I'm just going to play with other people forever.
Yeah. But yeah,
So maybe I'm not quite there yet.
maybe
I don't know.
I don't know. The cool thing about the star is like in terms of the illustration and stuff. So there is a star depicted above the person, which can represent common sense and power, and then the lower body represents like intuition and spirituality. And then also the bird is a stork, which storks are associated with the Egyptian god Thoth, which is the god of wisdom and magic. So Thoth was a scribe, documenter of the underworld, record judgments at the Mock Gate. He even plays an
Sorry, give me a moment, please. Like I want to turn off my model to sneeze in my nose.
Okay, no worries, you're good.
I was trying to, and then I realized I'm glitching out.
La, 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 la.
Totally freaking out. Give me a moment.
Getting into heavy shit. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
So, what was I gonna say? So, so Thoth, in terms of like the stork and Egyptian mythology, he's kind of the arbiter, like he's between the forces of good and evil. So in
Yeah.
playing with the Five of Pentacles, the way I can see it is like you need to accept that like, hey, there's negative stuff happening in order for you to become a better person from it. Right? Because it seems like you're kind of like shoving this down and it'll eventually bubble up into something that you don't necessarily want it to be. If that makes sense.
I'm thinking like the most thing I'm struggling with currently,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I get hate. Like ever since I started as a VTuber, I had like no haters at
Mhm,
all.
Yep.
Which is very lucky.
Yeah.
I consider myself very lucky. I had like no negative stuff because like when I started, when I was like a teenager, I tried to do content and I had like haters because obviously my content was bad.
Okay.
But like right now, but the thing I struggle the most with is like, I feel like I need more connections to people
Mm.
to have like more variety in my streams because like I really like you guys all mean a lot to me and I really
Mhm.
appreciate that everyone is here for me. And
Yeah.
I'm so glad. But like at the same time, I want to meet the new people. And I want them to come to my stream. I want to collab with them too. Like, I have so many
Mhm.
people right now I just met where I'm thinking, like, I want to collab with this person in the future, but I'm not going to tell them yet.
That's That's fair. That's fair. I think it's more like the way I see it is like with these cards, it's more like if you focus on yourself and work on yourself, then other people will join, right?
Yeah,
Because
I think so.
yeah, that's the way I see it
That's, like,
with
my
these
biggest-
cards.
This is like my biggest anxiety. Like eventually people will turn away because like people like come and go in your life. And
Yeah.
I'm like, scared. They're like, I will have like no one left.
Mm,
I have like to fill my streams with me because like I'm not going to play alone, but like, and then it would be maybe I don't know, no one left to collab with me, and like I have some friends I made like in the beginning,
mhm.
and they're not talking to me anymore, and I'm sad about that.
Like the way I see friendships in any kind of relationship is that like people are in your life for a period of time that you need them, right? And then like
Yeah.
they'll come and they'll go and stuff like that, and that's just life, and that's okay, right? Like we can grieve those friendships, we can grieve those relationships, and it's totally okay to be sad about that. Like I've had relationships end that were like 15 years, and I've grieved about it, and that's okay, because that's us being human, right?
Yeah, I wanted to say like I have a close friend I
Mhm.
met as a VTuber, and I don't feel like he's going to be like a streamer again
Okay.
because his life got turned like upside down,
Yeah.
and he's having a lot of struggles. Like,
Yeah.
I really like him, but like I don't feel like he's going to come back to streaming, and that makes me really sad.
Yeah.
Because I had like so many plans with this person, and now it's like gone. I don't know. It just makes me so sad.
Yeah, it's okay to be sad about that, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's totally okay to be sad and grieve about those that were once
Yeah.
were, right?
yeah, but it's still like
It
I'm
sucks.
trying-
It sucks,
Yeah,
right? For lack of a better term, it fucking sucks.
Yeah, it really sucks. Like, I also wish like I could communicate that more to that person.
Mhm.
Like, I have too much anxiety. Or maybe I don't know. He's not here today. He said he will maybe come, but he's like too busy.
Yeah, fair enough. So, okay. So next card. It is going to be the King of Cups. So to the immediate left of the spread. That is
Yeah.
what the past is. So the past is what the events that have led up to the present situation. So in terms of like where you are right now. And then indicates possibly like how this came to be. So let me double check. Sorry, I have notes because it's been a while since I've read, so
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, I got a tinnitus in my left ear right now.
Mm.
I have that sometimes. I'm scared it would stay. It usually fades away after some seconds.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so I got it. So the King of Cups represents like a balance, vision, responsibility, maturity. So did you have a lot of like people coming to you for guidance or people coming to you to like vent at stuff and you might have not necessarily been like in the right headspace to help them?
I mean, I'm usually a person that is like comforting other people.
Yeah, but I
Is this
I assume you also don't get comforted much. Am I right? Yeah. So it seems
I
like
said that like to someone before, like a while ago. Like, I comfort a lot of people
Mhm.
all the time, so I expect like, and they don't like. I feel like they expect me to be alright all the time,
yeah.
which is not true for me at all. Like, I
No.
have my struggles.
I totally
And-
empathize. I totally empathize.
Yeah, you're like this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just when I have struggles, I don't feel like going to other people
Mm.
because I feel like I'm bothering them. But when people come to me to tell me about like even if they don't look for advice, even if they just want to vent, I feel like basically honored that they like trust me so
Mm.
much
Yep.
to talk about stuff that is like heavy on them right now.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that people come to me.
Mhm.
And I wish I could do that too. Like I wish I could go up to people and tell them about my worries.
So the way I see with the King of Cups being in the past position in terms of like you with the being represented by the Five of Pentacles and the Star, it could be that you're almost getting burnt out because you don't have someone to rely on and to turn on to, right?
Yeah, it's hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard because like as someone that like, you know, people come to and stuff, I totally get it. I'm the same way. It's just sometimes like you need that healing as well, but you don't have that outlet. And so if lots of people come to you, it just kind of builds up and builds up to where like, you know, you're just an anxiety ball of mess that, you know, you feel like you're gonna like you feel like the dam's gonna burst, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's the way I see with the King of Cups being in that position. Like people see you as kind of like not necessarily a leader, but someone that they can rely on and go to get like, you know, help, assistance, comfort. But with that, you've kind of built this cycle of like, you know, this is okay, but I don't have an outlet for that, right? So
I mean, this might be a person I tend to vent sometimes too.
Yep.
They don't react much, but I feel like safe to talk, just, you know, just to say stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about like that I want people to comfort me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care much about that. Like I can kind of comfort myself with my like how my brain circles all things. Like I will be back up, but like when other people say stuff to me, like give me advice, usually it doesn't mean that much to me.
Okay.
Because like they don't really understand my mind, like what is going on.
Yeah.
They don't really completely understand my situation.
Yeah.
So sometimes they don't just say like they mean it well. Like I'm not like saying like, oh, you should not say that. No, they mean it well, and I understand, but it's just like it doesn't help me.
Fair
the
enough.
only person in the end that can help me is like myself. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that's fair. Like at the end of the day, you have yourself to rely on, right?
Yeah, so I have this person, we don't know each other for that long,
Mm-hmm.
but like, I just can vent and then she would just not react much, but like, you know, it's okay. I feel safe there and it's okay, I guess.
Mhm.
It's gotten better, but like, there's still an issue, like, I don't know.
I gotcha.
This is getting deep.
It's hella deep. It's getting deeper. Don't you worry.
Yes, everyone will know about my misery. I don't talk about this stuff on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, I know like a lot of videos. They talk a lot about like stuff like this on Twitter. There's nothing wrong with doing that.
Yep.
It's just when you do it too much, I think it will turn off people.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, yeah, I gotcha. Like too much personal
So-
sharing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really like. Sometimes I'm like yesterday when I was like not feeling well, like, but like physically I was like, okay, I'm going to rest. Like,
Yeah.
and that's what I tweeted about. Like, okay, I need some rest.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yep.
Also, when I like had like my 1 week break, I also said like I need some rest to think and focus and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you
which
know?
is good to take those breaks, right?
Yeah, but like I don't mind like once in a while diving deep into these topics on stream. Like I'm not going to do this every time. This is just like an exception.
Yeah. No, like I'm not going to be like, hey, let's do a tarot reading every single goddamn week. No, like no. Like the way I do tarot readings, it's like, hey, let's do it for like, you know, once and then like couple months down the road, let's check again kind of thing if you want. But like,
Yeah, as we said too, we're just at the tip of the iceberg. You don't even know.
oh, you don't. Oh, it's going to get deeper, fam.
Oh, this is like recent. You don't
Yeah.
know what shit happened to me in my life. You don't want to know. Like my life. Oh gosh.
Oh god.
I wish like. Oh man.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into that today, but like I know every VTuber they had issues in their life. It's
Oh,
normal.
yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone has their issues, right? It's just
Yeah. Except especially when you're like a VTuber. And you're
it seems like
20s,
VTuber. Yeah, it seems like VTubers just in general attract that crowd.
No,
Right.
when you're like a VTuber in your 20s, like mid to late 20s,
Mhm.
or like even early, then you were a teenager when like anime was like still frowned upon.
Oh man, I
And the-
remember that. Like getting bullied for
Yeah.
liking anime,
Yeah.
and then now anime is like the hit thing.
Yeah, everyone is like totally fine, but back then I was a girl and I liked games. That was so weird.
Right?
Like, yeah, like I got along with guys in my class because they were like playing games too.
Yeah. I like overall, like the majority of my life, I've had more guy friends than girlfriends.
Yeah, same.
Right?
Because the girls, they just did not understand. Also, like sometimes I just liked series like that were running on TV,
Yep.
and they were just like, they were like weird stuff that no one would like. Girls would like watch reality TV in my age in Germany at least.
Yep.
Most of the time, they would like watch like casting shows and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I'm just like not really into that.
Like
And I was when
yeah.
I was a teen, these like I watched anime, I watched Stargate. Like I still love Stargate, by the way.
I need to watch Stargate. It's been on my like to
oh.
watch list.
It aged like a fine wine. The first season, you can tell the props are like
Mhm.
The first movie, you can tell like the props are okay, but the costume design in the first movie was amazing.
I think one of the seasons of Stargate was filmed in my hometown actually. I want to say like
Really?
I think Atlantis was
Oh
filmed.
my
I don't know.
goodness.
I'll double check and then I'll message it to you cuz
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to dox myself.
I'm fanboying right now so hard.
Yeah, my hometown they filmed Stargate and stuff. I swear it was Stargate. I'll double check though. But anyways.
Oh my goodness. I love this series. Like it was my introduction to sci-fi. I love like sci-fi fantasy. I love sci-fi history. I love sci-fi what is it called?
Stargate SG-1 was filmed in my hometown.
Oh my goodness. Like the earth parts?
Yeah.
Or like the forest parts?
Some of the earth parts,
Oh my goodness. I am so excited right now because I remember some of the earth parts. Holy shit. Like, you know, your city was almost like deleted from existence.
Oh yeah, SG.
There was like a episode where like one of the characters was infested by alien bugs.
Yep.
And they crawled into a building, and they were like about to like these alien bugs were about to like, you know, get out of his body and infest like the earth from this city. If that was in your city, holy shit, I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to like do some digging, but I'm pretty sure. I know it was at least one of the Stargates because one of my friends' siblings worked on the set. So
Really? Holy
he was
shit.
just like background
I hear-
person.
I hear they reused like the costumes for like the enemies, like they were so sweaty. Apparently they were really stinky.
Oh yeah, no, I don't blame him. That shit gets stinky. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry, this is like I'm drunk. Don't expect me to like not go on tangents.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good, fam. You're good. Okay. So, next card. If we go to the right of your middle stack there, it is going to be the future. So it's going to be what's likely to occur in the next few weeks or even months. It is not the final outcome. It's just going to be what's going to happen next in your journey of life, right? Like it's just going to be
You did not hear that.
it's going to be like a page in your chapter book of life, right? So it is the Hanged Man reversed. So in the reversed position, the Hanged...
I like that card.
I don't think you'll like it in reverse. Anyways, so the Hanged Man reverse, you're sacrificing too much while getting very little back.
Oh no.
Your dreams and
I hate this already.
Your dreams and goals are stalled because of internal problems or external realities. This energy has passed through your life, and now you can expect things to happen again and wait for change to happen. This delay is for what's going to come. So,
I hate this.
so you're gonna have a setback. But it's just going to springboard you into your future, right? It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just like, hey, this is going to happen. It's okay. You'll get through it, right?
Oh no, I can see what is like. Okay, I'm sad.
Okay, so the next card, which is going to be on top of your middle stack, it is the Seven of Wands reversed. So the position is what's called above. So it reflects what your goals, aspirations, best outcome in regards to your situation. So the Seven of Wands reverse, you're feeling overwhelmed by too much commitment, competition, or constant pressure to compete and catch up with others.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, so you're paranoid, you're anxious.
Yeah, I am.
You're stressed about things. You just need to sit down, take a breath, figure out why you're feeling this way, and do necessary actions to make it so it doesn't kind of spiral out of control. Right?
I feel like... Okay, so there's like a thing that happened today, this morning, when I woke up. Usually when I wake up, I check Twitter, what's like going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know? And then I saw my friend like post like, oh, I'm at this follower account.
Yep.
On Twitch, and it's like 42, I think.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't have like that much more followers. And like, I think like I'm about to reach 50 now. I'm like really close, like
nice.
48 or something like that.
Great.
But like, the issue I had with this was like, this person is still like pre-debut. I have a model that is like fully rigged.
Yeah.
And she barely streams too. And when she streams, the quality of the streams are very low. And my quality is like very high.
So you feel like, oh, why are they getting more than what I am? Yeah, so you got that little like jealousy kind of thing, yeah.
Why am I not getting it? And then like, I remember like, oh, I chose the path of a male VTuber that is like not hot. I'm not like a lewd tuber. I'm not like even like I'm not even like attractive. I'm just like a boy.
Yep.
I'm like I guess some people like that. Like I mean, you know, it's like everyone has different tastes, but it's like the minority. And I feel like because I got this model not Tina to be a VTuber. I tell the story over again. I got this model not to be like a VTuber.
Yep.
I got this model for myself.
Yeah.
Because as a gender fluid, I want to be male.
Yeah.
But I cannot be male in real life because like the body I have in real life is like very feminine.
Yeah.
And like I cannot, even if I like put on male clothes.
Yep.
It will look weird.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's also like, we have to remember that, I know there's a German word for it, but like each person, like out and, like if you're walking down the street, each person has their own experiences and their own lives, and we don't necessarily know about that, right? I know there's a German word for it, but I can't remember it.
I don't know what you mean.
It's one of my favorite words, but pretty much.
Really? How do you forget?
I have the memory of a goldfish. I swear. German...
You can't be worse than my friend Junya. I have to remind him of collabs like 4 times a week.
Here we go. German word for Sonder. I don't know if it's a German. Oh no, it's not a German word.
There we go.
There we go.
You
so
lied to me.
I know I'm the worst. Like German sausage. Hey, got him.
Yeah. Anyway, I just keep being jealous because I think I handicapped myself.
I don't think
like,
it's
with this model.
I don't think it's necessarily handicapping too. I think it's also like some people just get lucky, right? And that's just the way life is, and it sucks. And you can work really hard and stuff. Like for example, with me and my art on my personal account, I barely get retweets and stuff, and I put like effort into my art where it's like I see someone that does like barely anything and they get like thousands upon thousands of retweets, right?
Yeah.
It's just you have to have your lucky shot, and it sucks, but that's just life.
Bro, that one tweet I made months ago, like not months ago, but like weeks ago with the cat, I was like, you know, I I went to school for like not long, but like for some months.
Yeah.
For online marketing management. Like
Yep.
I know how to do search engine optimization.
Yeah.
And I know how to do social media like stuff.
Yeah.
And I have like a book too. That was the funny. I used this book.
Yep.
I use this book now to elevate my second screen.
Nice.
Because I made this tweet. I was
Mhm.
not expecting anything of it. The tweet was, "Why are all VTubers cats?"
Yep. There's a lot of
And
cat VTubers.
And I got over 200 likes and over 100 comments.
Yep.
There were no hashtags. It was one sentence, no pictures.
Yep.
I did nothing for this tweet, and somehow people felt the need to like comment
Yep.
on like, oh yeah, I'm a cat, and oh yeah, I'm cringe or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I did not understand why this tweet did so well, because it was one short sentence. There was nothing to it. Like it should be like people should not see it on their timeline, you know?
Yeah. It's just funny.
It was just yeah, it was funny. It was just I was like, you know, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
I mean you can like higher chances of like getting, you know, better tweets,
Yep.
but then it doesn't matter because sometimes the algorithm will just do whatever.
Yep. It's lightning in a bottle with the algorithm, right?
Yeah, and with that tweet, I felt like I got like so many followers on that too. Holy shit! Like I was like 50 followers on that.
Nice.
And like one fanboy VTuber who I like followed because like I follow a lot of fanboy VTubers.
Yeah.
And he followed me back, and I was
Nice.
like, I was noticed.
I had that with I tweeted something about like one of my favorite manga artists who's also a VTuber. I tweeted something to her and then she liked it and I was just like,
Yeah.
Senpai noticed me.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Like it's just
Yeah.
like it gives you like the
Yeah.
biggest shot of adrenaline.
Also, like, there was this one guy. He's not that big. He's just, you know, he's just mid big, I guess.
Yep.
And he makes like very good depression themed memes.
Oh, hashtag feels.
Yeah, they're really funny and very
Yeah.
relatable. And I followed him when like I started and I kept liking his tweets, you know.
Yeah.
And then recently I just started to like comment under the tweets.
Mhm.
And one night when he was like drunk,
Mhm.
he was like saying like he's drunk, and I was like, oh, is this like the perfect time to get into your DM? And he said, yeah, sure, like my DMs are always open. And I actually did it.
Hey, good job.
And ever since then, we are like talking.
Oh, nice.
And we are like the same person, but different gender.
It's always great when you have that, right? Where it's like you have someone that just like
We-
message.
Yeah,
She.
we vibe like so much. Like it's really funny. And then like it makes me think like a lot of VTubers, they just like the bigger ones, like with some thousands of followers. This is like big for our community, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, and they get like so many creepy messages, but they're like actually open to talk to people still in the end. And it's hard to like, you know, understand that. And I still don't really like, I cannot like message any other, like this person that wasn't like exception. He was drunk and we got along in his comments, so I was like, okay, let's give it a shot.
Why not, right?
Yeah, and ever since we've been like talking,
That's good.
and he was like, he's like, we get along so well. It was like really, you know, the memes were relatable for a reason. Like one time, like I had a dream where I was like hiring like you know, male sex worker to just, you know, be nice to me
Okay.
or something like that.
Yep.
And he was like obviously faking it. That was the dream. And I told him about that, and he was like, I had the same dream but with a girl.
That's great. Jeez, that's great. I love
That
it.
was so funny.
That's great.
That was so funny.
Ah, that's so good. Okay.
I don't remember exactly what I wanted to talk about with this, but just like, you know, I just wanted to let people know, like, even like the big VTubers, if you just text them, sometimes they just, if you vibe, they will keep talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's amazing.
It's a great feeling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just like, I don't even care like about their numbers. They're just a fun person to be around.
Okay, so the next card. So below the stack of the cross, we got the Four of Pentacles reversed. So the below card is subconscious realm. So it's underlying feelings and trends associated with the situation. So like what you're feeling like subconsciously.
I can tell you already, but I think about it. The reason when you have bad nightmares, like when bad dreams, is like because you don't think about what's bothering you subconsciously. I do that all the time, so I never had bad dreams.
Yep. So, it is the Four of Pentacles reversed. So what this card kind of represents is, negative material tendencies, stinginess. You are afraid of things you have, not things you have, what's the word I'm looking for? You're holding back on too many things. So you're holding back on people, you're holding back on money, you're holding back on circumstances. So in terms of like what the other cards have been talking about, you're holding back a part of you that you don't want to share with others.
It's none of your business.
In the sense of like, like you're holding back like a part of you, whether that's you're afraid of, people finding out something about you, whether that's like just based on like mental health or health issues or something like that.
Okay, let me tell you, I used to be a very bad person.
Yeah, so it could be that you're afraid of people finding out what you possibly did as a bad person, or like
right? Yeah.
Right?
I did very bad things, like a lot of bad things. I was a disappointment, not to everyone. Like I did terrible things to other people. I did terrible things to my family. I don't want anyone to know, but at the same time, it's just like, because I was confused in my life. I didn't know what I wanted.
Yep.
I didn't know what I needed to do. And ever since I came back from Austria,
yep,
I realized that some stuff is more important than others.
Yep.
And being a bad person, being giving into your desires and hurting other people is not worth it in the long run.
Yeah.
That's the realization I had. I'm ashamed, but I'm not regretful.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we've all done really shitty things, right?
Yeah.
People say that they're great people or whatever, that's totally bullshit. We've all done really shitty things.
Yeah.
No, every single person. There is no martyr in this world that has lived that has been 100% a good person, right?
Yeah, that is not possible.
Your
I don't think so.
idols, your people that you respect, they've all done shitty things, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and the most important part is I try not to weight it too much on me, but it still sometimes does, I guess.
Yeah, so what the Four of Pentacles is telling you, it's you can't control what other people are thinking of you, right?
Yeah.
You have to be aware that if someone potentially finds out, or if you personally are hey, I want to share this with you, and they don't take that news well, that's not on you, and that's okay. Right? The way they handle the news is on them. Right?
Not anyone is going to find out about it.
No, but you shouldn't let your past dictate what your present and future is, right? Yes, it's a thing that's happened in your life, but hopefully you've learned and grown from it, right? So, just be aware, yes, I did this really shitty thing, or yes, I've done these things, but that's not me now. And I've grown, and I've learned, and I've changed from that.
Yeah, I feel, when I think back on, my younger self, I feel I was very immature, you know?
Yeah.
I used to start like drama very quickly too.
Mm-hmm.
And now when I'm like in the VTuber community, it's like full of drama.
Oh, it's so much drama.
But like the reason for that, I think, mainly is like because the VTuber community is very young.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're very young, you're like very emotional too, and you tend to start more drama than when you're older.
Yeah. Well, I think it's also
Because like
based on maturity levels too and stuff. Because like I know some people that are
yeah.
older that, you know, aren't as mature as someone that's like, you know, fresh out of college kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's the other way around. So people that are young can be very mature too. Like, I feel about like the thing I have like, you know, I talk to people that are like my age.
Yep.
Which doesn't say much, like in their 20s.
Yeah.
We're like about the VTuber community, like a lot of drama that happens is like not like the major VTubers that are like, you know, actually mature, but like a lot of small ones that are just still in their teens and still trying to do their stuff. Like there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
When I was young, I used to cause and start a lot of drama. Like I picked fights with people, literally.
Oh god.
I was just very angry. Okay.
yeah. But like now you realize like, hey, that was really shitty that I did, and like.
Yeah, but this is like part of life. There's nothing wrong
No,
with
like
that.
that's total. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Like I've done stupid shit as a kid.
Yeah.
Like
true.
everyone's done stupid shit growing up, and
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's like you learn and you grow from those things, and like hopefully you're a better person from it, and you understand like what you did was wrong, right?
Yeah, exactly. When you mature and age up, and like you realize what stuff is more important, and like what you should and should not do, and like as a VTuber, there's like two sides.
Yeah.
It's like as a VTuber, you provide a space for comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and like I mean, there's like a lot of normal streamers that provide like comfort space too, but like. It's different. As a VTuber, like more like, you know, a caution to reality. Because reality is shit, and we are anime characters.
Well, it's like
you know?
VTubers offer a form of escapism, right? Because
Oh yeah, that's what I was looking
yeah,
for.
so like yeah, you got the real life 3D people.
I mean, there's a reason we're like anime characters because it helps with the escapism. It's like
yeah,
for us VTubers too, it's like escapism as well.
yeah,
And there's like two sides where like, I mean, it's like based on like idol culture in Japan too, but like we don't talk about like politics and religion and stuff that is going on in the world right now. We don't talk about this, like at least not on stream.
no,
But there's like the other side where like people will start drama over like minor things.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention anything right now.
no.
But like, you have to decide which side you want to be on. There's like no in between, I feel like.
I think there is a way to be in between, but then the problem is you're seen as like, oh, like you're not picking a side, like why aren't you picking a side? Where it's like, at the end of the day, I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah,
I'm too old. I don't care if you like pineapple on pizza or whatever, like just don't be a shitty person like
I don't
what you
like-
and...
I just don't like warmed up fruits, okay? Just leave me alone.
I can't have pineapple anymore. I had a bad experience growing up with pineapple. But...
Yeah, like people get mad when I tell them that I just don't like rice, and then I'm telling, bro, I had like food poisoning.
Bro, you don't
from-
like rice? Get out now. I'm like, who cares?
Yeah, I had like food poisoning from like Asian dishes all of the time,
Yep.
and like I cannot eat rice anymore because like my body does not like it.
Yeah.
It's not that like I'm allergic to it. It's just like a thing in my mind where I remember every time I was throwing up because like I had like an Asian type dish and I
Yeah.
could like feel the rice in my throat. It's just disgusting to me now.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. Like, I have the same thing with pineapple. Like, I just can't.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, who cares? But pretty much what the Four of Pentacles is telling you is like, yes, your past was the thing. Don't let it dictate who you are now. Don't be worried about it. People.
I need to I need to take a break. I need to get to the bathroom. I need to pee so badly.
Okay.
Also, Arashi was spinning wise words in my chat, like, no one can be perfectly 24/7. Like, people get cancelled all the time for stupid reasons sometimes too.
Yeah.
But it's just having an opinion is bad.
No, like, the thing is, like, yeah, go to the bathroom. I'll entertain your chat.
Oh yeah,
And
before
understand
that, like, Arashi used to have, like, on my stream when I went to the bathroom.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to turn off my model in OBS, and then I will put you really big, and this is your stream now.
Okay. Hi, stream.
Wait a second, I need to make you big.
Large and in charge.
Yeah, you're big, and you own this place
Oh,
now.
hello. My name is Panono Yaga. I am Baba Yaga's apprentice. You can follow me on twitch.tv/PanonoYaga.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Okay. So Lollipop in my chat asked, what kind of music do you... Oh, Milky Way, thank you so much for the follow! Lollipop asked me what kind of music do I like. I have a very eclectic taste in music. So... that was, I don't know why that just tickled my funny bone. So I have like a playlist that has like some J-pop songs, and then it's followed immediately by like heavy metal screamo type stuff. It honestly depends on the mood that I'm in. Usually if I'm drawing art, depending on the art piece, I sometimes will put on certain tunes and stuff, like classical and stuff. Popping in from Nagi chat, hello Pano chat, hello Milky Way Arashi, thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it, I thought it was funny. But yeah, like that's the type of music I like. I like classical. I'm not a big fan of rap. I'm not a big fan of like modern country. But yeah, I like a little bit of everything. I'm that kind of person. Yeah. I should have some water. I understood nothing. I thought going to a forum stream I would understand a lot, but I only understand 15%. Oh no! I'm sorry, Lollipop. I'm so sorry. I hope it's helping with your English retention. I totally get it. I totally get it. I am so sorry you don't understand. I'm so sorry. I totally get where you're coming from, because sometimes I put on Japanese streamers to practice my Japanese, and I barely understand what's happening. I am so sorry. But I hope you're enjoying it. English is very hard. So the fact that you're able to type in English really well, I'm impressed. Like, hats off to you. But yeah, English is like one of, if not the most difficult language to learn. So anyone that like attempts or tries English, like, you get a hats off in my book. I understand. Welcome back. I understand something, especially since it's easier to learn English this way. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think learning English by listening and speaking is really good.
I did that. That's how I learned English.
Yeah.
Like, I had like some school stuff, but it was just very like not, you know, not important.
I think
it was just basics.
Yeah, like I think learning a language is easier if you just like quote unquote practice from others, right? So in terms of like English, like watching English movies, TV, read materials in English.
Okay, I'm not sure what this conversation is about, but let me tell you, like, I'm German. Like, you can tell by my voice, I'm fucking German. Yeah.
Really? I couldn't tell.
When the first time I actually started to speak in like English with other people, it was like in the summer of 2021, so like not even 2 years ago. And look at me now.
English
I was like,
yeah. I
was so bad back then. I could not like speak a sentence because like I didn't know what to say. Because when I talk, I just usually don't think about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's in German too. Like when I say something, and sometimes I just realize mid-sentence that what I'm trying to say is like not making sense, and then like in German I tend to say like very weird sentences sometimes.
So like, interesting question. Because I know some people have this. When you're speaking in English, do you think about what you're going to speak in German first and then translate?
No,
And then, oh, you just speak English and think in
I
English?
think in English.
Okay, interesting.
I actually think in English a lot. I still not don't dream in English many times, but throughout the day, I think in English a lot. And just because I'm the type of person that like has conversations like in their mind, like you know, with like scenarios like that could happen in the future or something like that. Just practice for conversations, basically.
Yeah.
So I talk a lot, and then like a lot of these conversations, because like I'm an English VTuber now, a lot of these end up just being in English, and that's perfectly fine for me.
Yep.
I don't. So because I don't think when I speak, like I just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ends up sometimes being very weird. Like if I say something weird in English, this is not like an issue of me not being able to speak English. This is just of me. A me issue like with speaking in general.
Oh, fam, same. Like, English is my first language, and I also struggle.
Yeah, like, you know, Russian is like my first language, by the way. I'm very bad at it though.
All I know is Privyet and
Privyet.
Privyet and Vkusno and
what?
I don't know. I learned that one from Yuri on Ice, so it's probably wrong.
I don't know. Actually,
and then one swear word phrase. That's it. That everyone says in like video games. That's all I know.
And actually, it's like I heard Yuri on Ice. No, like I was not born in Russia. I was born in Belarus, which is very close to Russia.
Yeah.
There's a Belarusian language, but they don't speak it there, so I speak Russian. And when people ask, like in the past, but not now anymore, but in the past, when people asked me where I was from, I was like, oh, I'm from Russia. But now, like, Belarus is like now more prominent, like in world stuff, world news. So people know this country actually now. But when I was young,
I gotcha.
People didn't know like this country existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved like to Germany when I was very young, so I don't speak Russian very well.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I speak with my mom sometimes. So,
okay.
Like, you know, I can like communicate. I can communicate with my family, but I struggle sometimes.
Oh, we got some Russian speakers in the chat.
Oh no.
I can barely understand it.
I also cannot read Russian. I tried to learn it as a kid, but it was like not enough.
It just does not click for me whatsoever.
Oh no.
I think I got one word, but that's it.
If you ask me something to say, I could probably pronounce it with like almost no accent. Like I have like an accent in English. I have no accent in German, but I have not much of an accent in Russian because like my family, you know, is around me all the time.
Yeah, like I have a slight accent in Japanese, but then again, I also haven't practiced it in a while, so like I don't know. I don't know how my Japanese is now, but
like the main issue is like with my accent in English. It's like the languages are so different. English and German is very different from each other.
Yeah, like gosh. I can't. I tried to learn German, but like it didn't click with me, which makes me sad because my dad's side of the family is all from Austria. And so like it'd be nice to be able to like communicate with that side of the family a bit more, but like it just never clicked. Right? Like all I know is like Guten Tag and that's it. So, Nagi.
I was talking
Oh.
I was talking to my chat. I'm sorry. I
You're fine.
usually mute when I talk to my chat.
I heard Yuri on Ice. Yeah, Yuri on Ice. It's great. I have an Ida bag of just Victor from Yuri on Ice.
But yeah, also like Austrian German is different from
Oh.
German.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I used to live in Austria and I could not understand what people were saying.
because they're more High German, aren't they?
Yeah, what I learned in school, and also like we have like regions like Bavaria, for example.
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
like they speak like different kind of accent.
Yep.
Also in the north, they speak like an accent that is like flat German.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's very different. It's hard to understand. Like I met some guy on the internet once in like an online game, and he spoke flat German. It was so hard to understand the language.
Yeah. Someone in my chat really quickly said, I think Russian is more difficult from the spelling side and English from the word variety side. I think it's because Russian has Cyrillic, right? And so if you're used to... Russian has Cyrillic, right, for their alphabet?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, if you're used to, like, a Latin-based alphabet, like German or English or whatever, right? It'll be difficult. English from the word variety side... I think it depends on like what country you're learning English from. Like if you're learning,
no, we have like a high word variety in German.
Yeah,
I can already tell you that.
No, like I think also like the fact is like English will be more difficult for someone like from an Asian language compared to a European language or a Romance language, right?
The pronunciation for English is very hard for German speaking people. You cannot pronounce like other stuff.
Can you say like, squirrel?
Squirrel. This is hard. We struggle more with th, stuff like that. Most Germans tend to say like the.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not on that. Not in this camp. I'm the camp. Where I just turn everything into a d.
I mean, it works. Like it's kind of similar sounds, right?
Yeah, I don't like the. It's very sharp. That's why I don't do
it just makes me giggle because I'm like, oh, you're trying so hard, it's cute, right? Like I'm fine with it.
The tongue placement in the mouth does not work.
No.
But at the same time, we have like other stuff that you cannot pronounce. Like I don't know. I cannot remember right now.
It's all good. We're getting off topic.
Yeah, I would actually let us finish that and then we can talk about like that a bit more afterwards.
Yeah. So I can just speed through the rest if you want, and then we could just talk about languages or whatever.
Oh no, take your time.
Okay.
It's like... Yeah.
Okay. So the next card is going to be on the bottom of the stack to the right.
Yeah.
So it is the sun reversed. First off, freaking love the art. I know I've talked about it several times, but I just love the art for this. So the positioning is advice. So the advice card takes into account all that is happening in your life, and it presents like a recommendation on what you should change for your current challenges. So the sun in reverse is kind of like the sun being covered by clouds. So like the sun is still shining through the clouds, right? But right now you're not noticing the good stuff that's happening. You must work hard to kind of bring those clouds away in order to see the sunlight. Right?
I see.
So pretty much like right now, like you're clouded by all this like anxiety, struggles, but you need to be aware that like, hey, I need to be aware of like the good things that are happening in my life. Like, you know, the friends I've made, the work I've put into to be a VTuber, things like that.
Yeah, give me a moment. I need to mute.
Okay.
Talk to my chef.
How dare they talk to chat? I kid. English doesn't have a lot of similar language structures and rules that a lot of European... Yeah, that's fair. I don't understand Arabic. I love y'all, but can we just please speak English in this chat? I can't understand. I love card reading. Card reading's so good.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
My
back.
mod came back, and so I said hi to him.
Yep, you're good. Hi, mod. I don't have a mod. Okay.
Yeah, this is just my friend who's just like occasionally here. I gave him the mod role. He's like, I am a mod.
I am mod. Let me bonk. Okay. So the next card, which is directly above the sun, is the Fool in reversed. The positioning of the Fool is external influences. So it'll highlight the people's energies or events which will affect the outcome of what's happening. So the Fool is telling you in reverse to be aware of irresponsibility, recklessness, rushing into things. Try to not be like, okay, let's go, go, go kind of thing. Like, take your time, relax, breathe. Because you might suddenly start feeling like, okay, like, I'm really paranoid about this thing. I might just, abandon this, like, project that I'm working on because I don't want to do it. Just,
oh yeah, I feel that all the time.
Just take your time, just breathe, enjoy the journey, right? And don't feel like you have to go from point A to point B in, like, the fastest route possible, right? Like, you can take the scenic route.
Yeah, that's like the issue of being called a gifted kid when you were young. You were like to be perform high. I was gifted in music when I was a kid. So,
So yeah, just enjoy your journey. Don't rush into things recklessly. Yeah. So like in terms of like VTubing and stuff like that, like just take your time with it. Don't feel like you have to be like the best right away. Like enjoy your journey.
That's how I feel all the time. I have to be the very best. Like no one ever wants.
To catch them is where your real test. But no, like just enjoy your journey, right? Like it's a fun part of your life, right? Like you're VTubing, you're entertaining people. Like have fun with it.
I'm actually pretending to be a boy on the internet.
Like have fun. Yeah. Have fun with it, right? So
I'm trying.
Do it. You better have fun. Have fun more.
You cannot force me to have fun. This stream is so experimental, by the way. This stream, I was like trying, okay, I'm going to do something new. This is like, a lot of stuff is going on in this stream. I have like 3 categories already covered. Like, I went from like, just chatting, then to a game, then to a different game, to back to just chatting.
And now we're talking about like languages and like cards and sadness. Anyways. So
if I was like less drunk, I would like put like more tags into my stream right now, but I'm like I'm too far away for that.
Yeah. I accidentally changed my DPI. And now the question is off topic. Imagine if the bears did not walk alone but in a pack. Oh god. Let's not get to that right now. Okay. So the next card is far right side stack, the second one from the top. So that is going to be the hopes and fears category. So this one's pretty difficult to interpret, like the positioning and stuff. It can be either your hopes or your fears based on situations and stuff, and also the cards. So you got the 5 of Swords, which deals with like conflict, tension, discord, and flexibility, compromise, isolation, defeat. So it seems like you're how do I describe this?
Take your time.
So like with
So with
the 5 of Swords, like he is like, first off, he's the only card in the entire deck that's in black and white. Like there's no color.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, he's all like, he feels defeated. He feels worn. He feels tired. He feels like he's done a lot, but like it's a hollow victory, right? Like there's an emptiness like that he has with like accomplishing this thing. You may have like won an argument or conflict, but it might have taken away more than you realized. You could be afraid of like angering friends, close ones. You might feel like you're too rigid in your decision making. You'll have to leave soon. Okay, Lollipop, I thank you so much for coming in. I really do appreciate it. I hope it was a good English lesson.
I'm sorry, my English is not good.
That's good.
I have an accent.
You're good, you're good.
Give me a moment.
You're good. Yeah, that's totally fine, Lollipop. I hope you have an amazing night, okay? I'll probably take a nap after the stream, honestly. I love naps.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. So, with this card, you need to kind of give yourself space and time to kind of look into yourself and see like what you need, right? Whether that's lean on your friends, whether that's like, hey, I need to take a break just to find myself, whatever you need to take time to yourself, right?
Yeah.
And be kind to yourself, right? Because with all this shit that's been happening in your life, you need to be more kind to yourself. Because I feel like right now you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself and it's kind of breaking you down. From what I can tell in these cards, right?
Yeah.
So you just need to be more loving to yourself. Like, stop being so hard on yourself. Like, it's a journey. It's
putting a lot of pressure on myself is like what I did my entire life. So you cannot tell me to stop it.
No, but like, just like, obviously baby steps, right? Like, I'm not telling you to do it overnight. Like, I'm telling you to like, right? Like,
I'm just saying, like, ever since like I became an adult, like I've had like I have to do this, I have to do that.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of pressure all the time, but like I did not enjoy most of the stuff I had to do, like in terms of work, in terms of school. I just went through it, and you know, the pressure is there. Like, this is like society in a nutshell anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, just like take time to yourself, and like, you know, if you're like, hey, I want to go to the mall today and like go shopping.
No, we don't have malls here. I'm sorry.
I want to go to the bakery and get a baked bread and stuff my face with it. Then do it. I don't freaking know what you got over there.
Okay, in my city there's like a small, like it's not a mall, but it's like a building and there's like 5 stores in it.
Okay, I want to go to the building with 5 stores in it and just window shop.
Oh, actually, there's like a specialty about this thing. I live like in a historic city. And whenever you build something, there's like a high chance, like when in the city center, if you build something, there's like a high chance you will find ruins of some kind.
Oh, cool!
And when they built this mall, in quotes, mall,
yeah,
they dug out ruins from a temple of Isis.
Ooh!
Which is very rare in like Germany, but it's like a thing because Romans used to invade like this place.
Yeah.
And it was like the very north points.
Yep.
Of like the conquerorship. And they obviously had like Egyptian, you know, gods that they worshipped too. And so there's like a temple of Isis museum beneath that mall.
That's actually really cool. No, I freaking love history stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you would love my city, Natalia.
Yes. I freaking love old stuff. Bye! Thank you for coming in, Lollipop. Okay. So yeah, just with the 5 swords, it's telling you to like be kind to yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Right?
Yeah, no. I would keep beating myself.
No! Have you not gained anything from this card reading?
The wisdom of the cards.
The wisdom of the cards is telling you to be kinder to your fucking self. Okay, bye.
Okay, I would try.
Okay, so the last card in this spread is at the very tippy top. It is the Queen of Pentacles, which her card positioning is like where the situation is headed, and if how the issue will be resolved. So with the Queen of Pentacles, she's actually in a really good position, cause she is like productivity, wealth, success, happiness, prosperity. Like finally a good card, right? So she's telling you to to maintain a compassionate, nurturing, practical attitude with the situation that's happening. And to create, and since like you hopefully will create a more calm and balanced lifestyle, that you'll be more prosperous and more productive, right? That's what she's telling you.
I went through so much shit through this reading. Everything was so negative, and this is the end.
Tomia, thank you so much for following.
That it's going to be alright. That there will be prosperity for me. Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, but the thing is, like, you have to remember too, it's like you need to take steps in order to get there. Like, it's not just like, bam, prosperous, done, right?
No. I have to work towards it.
Like,
I understand.
Yeah.
But like, this is like so negative. Everything. And then there's like, oh, you will succeed if you keep like going, basically.
Well, it's not like, it's not saying like, oh, you'll succeed if you'll keep going. It's like you need to be kinder to yourself. You need to be more patient with yourself and more understanding. Rely on your friends more. Don't feel like you have to be like the one that takes the brunt of all the issues and stuff, right? Like, feel free to like, you know, share like, hey, this is how I'm feeling, this is how I'm doing. And if you're able to do that, then you're able to prosper more and be more stable and healthy and happy, right?
I mean, this is currently the path I'm on anyway. Like, when I became a VTuber, I changed like so much about myself, where it was like, okay, in order to do like what I always wanted, because I always wanted to be a content creator, you know? But I just never knew how to start or what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then when like VTubing like just came in there, said hello, I'm here now.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it now. But when I began to start, I realized like, oh, I cannot like slack off like I used to do. So I just started to work harder, I guess.
Yeah.
And to learn new skills and to be better at communicating. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
But I'm on the way right now. It's hard, it's draining, but I'm trying, okay?
Yeah, no, like, because the way I see it is, like, in terms of the center is the Five of Pentacles, right? And then eventually, like, from the Five of Pentacles, like, with your struggle, your loss, your hardships, your trauma, you'll eventually flourish into what you can become, which is the Queen of Pentacles, right?
I would be a queen.
You'll be a queen. But yeah, in terms of, like, the overall, like, reading and the cards and stuff, like, you're gonna have, like, you've been dealing with a lot, right? Like, you've been struggling a lot. You need to be able to tap into yourself and be like, okay, what do I need right now? Do I need friends to lean on more? Do I need family? Do I need loved ones? Like, whatever you call it, right? And then, from that, you know, work on yourself to be, you know, the person you know you can become. Like, she's within grasp. The Queen of Pentacles is within grasp. You just need to allow yourself to get there.
It's very pretty.
Right? So.
Yeah, I understand. I feel like ever since I started this journey, I've been on the right way. You know, like with games, I enjoy like the journey in games. Like when I have to min-max, and you know, when I have to in farming games have to make you know, diagrams and spreadsheets about everything, and then when I'm done, I feel like, okay, I'm done now. But like the most fun part is like getting there.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy the journey, and I feel like because I have so much pressure on myself, I don't really enjoy the journey as much as I should right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I've taken like this too serious, since I'm like, I have like cut off parts of my life with like I quit my job, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like I have to do something now to get somewhere.
Yeah.
but at the same time, I said to a friend not long ago, like, I cared so much in my life
Yeah.
about who I needed to be,
Hmm.
that I never thought like about who I actually wanted to be.
Yeah. So I think like overall, like in terms of the spread, you just need to figure out like who is Nagi, right? Like who does Nagi want to become? Because it's there, it's within grasp. You just need to dig deep and soul search a bit in order to find out who Nagi is and what makes Nagi tick and what makes Nagi happy.
What I get from this is like I should just with gaming, like with games I enjoy. I should like enjoy the journey I'm currently in. Like instead of worrying about the future, that like, oh, I will never get popular, or will never make money off of this, like, you know, stuff like that is like bothering my mind.
Yeah.
Yes, I worry like about the future all the time. But like with the world situation too, like the world situation is like very heavy on my mind. Because I'm also like, you know, with my family and stuff, it's hard.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of stuff that is like, it's not a good time for young people, okay?
No, it's for lack of a better term, it's a really shitty situation right now. Like it's
we're really, and I'm like a very emotional person. Like,
oh yeah,
I will feel when someone is upset. I will have like secondhand depression, and someone is depressed.
Yeah,
it's really bad.
I get you. Like you empathize with them, right? Like
you might not like too much.
Yeah, you might not understand exactly what it's like to be in their shoes, but you can empathize with what's happening.
Yeah, so like I worry so much. And I forget, like, why am I even doing this in the first place?
Yeah, so I get you. But yeah, I hope that card reading helped a bit. I know it was really heavy.
It was so heavy. You told me before, like, oh, this is depressing. I was like, oh no.
Like, it was heavy. I was like, oh boy, fam. Oh boy. But like,
the cards always speak the truth.
They speak the truth. But also, like, yes, it's heavy, but like overall there's like, you know, like some hope, right? Like it's not like, oh, everything's bleak, depressing, it's just gonna be shit. Right? Like
it's just like, yeah.
Like you'll get there eventually. Like there's gonna be hard times, but the bad times are just as bad, right? And you'll eventually get over it as a better person.
You know, there's like this channel on YouTube I used to watch. It's like Cinema Therapy. I don't know if you know it.
Okay.
It's really good.
Sure.
It's like a guy who's like a filmmaker and a therapist, reacting to like various movies. Where was I going with this? Wait, give me a moment. Oh yeah, exactly. So they said like in one episode, like, if you don't like know pain and suffering, you will never understand happiness.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like, if you only feel like it's the same all the time, you will never understand like the true meaning of happiness.
Yeah,
you know, and so you have to endure like the terrible parts in your life. And when you get to a point where you feel like it's like when like it's truly a good time, and when you're feeling happy, you can even enjoy it more, because you know it has been like, you know, it's like a sacrifice we are making. Basically, they said you have to sacrifice, like, you know, being miserable sometimes,
because like it's what makes us human, right? Is like we wouldn't be human if we didn't feel emotions, right? Like,
yeah,
like you have to have those sad moments in order to feel those happy moments, right?
They always talk very wise words before the stream.
Yeah,
they uploaded actually a video before my stream, and I watched it, and like I'm trying not to cry before stream. They reacted to Graves of the Fireflies.
Oh
like,
gosh,
oh, no.
I haven't seen that yet. I can't.
Oh no, I've seen that. I cried. It was
I know.
Oh my gosh.
At this moment in my time, I can't. Because I know I'll be a sobbing baby.
Oh yeah, have you seen like In the Corner of This World, which is
Yes,
also
yes, I saw
okay.
it. I sobbed like a baby.
Yeah, I
It
can
was
imagine.
absolutely beautiful, though. I highly recommend everyone watch it.
Yeah, you know what scene I still remember the most?
What?
It was when they had to hide like in the bomb shelter and
Yeah.
like the bombs were crashing down.
Mhm.
The sound design on it shook me.
No, like honestly, like people should definitely watch that movie. There was
It
another.
scared me.
There was another
Scared me
war
so much,
movie. There was
honestly.
another war movie I saw a couple years back. It was When They Shall Not Grow Old. It took World War One footage, and then they like updated it so that like instead of the jittery motions that you usually see with World War One footage, it was like completely smooth, and they colorized it. They got actors from the different areas in England. Like they figured out like what regiment these boys were in, got actors from them, and figured out the lip flaps and what they were saying so they could dub the film.
Oh, that's amazing.
Like,
You know,
I saw it in theaters and I was just like jaw dropped the entire time.
yesterday when I wasn't feeling so well,
Mm-hmm.
I watched like on YouTube. I used to watch like a lot of documentaries on YouTube because I enjoy history a lot.
Oh yeah,
And
same.
I watched like a thing on World War II, but it was like more about strategy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because like I know so much about World War II, but not
Yeah.
like because and also World War One.
Mm-hmm.
Not because like I wanted to, but like I live in Germany.
Yeah,
and
so
I
you
went to
guys,
school in Germany.
yeah, it's pretty heavily taught there, like from what I understand.
Yeah, it's really common topic. Like I had this in school 3 times already.
Wow.
I had like in 20 like last year.
Mhm.
I had like I went back to school and like to get higher education.
Yep.
And like in history, my finals were on like the Great Depression
Oh, okay.
and like World War One, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't get to World War Two. That was like the crash and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? And then when I watched that, was like, oh, this is like about other countries too. I only know about Germany.
Yeah. Like in Canada, we learned a lot about Canadians.
I think I change my screen to chatting so
Yeah.
we can be here. Yeah. So it's like, we learn a lot about, that stuff in school. It's very common.
Yeah.
So, but like, and even in my free time, I still go back to like, watching it anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna make myself a wee bit bigger, and then make you a wee bit bigger.
Eh.
Yeah. There we go. It's like a podcast.
I wish I could like talk about more Germany stuff in my streams. It's like a different culture. Like I remember like on Trash Taste, like the podcast, if you
Yep.
know that.
Yeah, I know trash eyes.
There's like this argument about like bread.
Oh my god.
All bread tastes the same. And like I was so offended.
It doesn't. Like, apparently Subway, they can't label it as bread in Ireland because of how much sugar it has.
Yeah, I heard that too. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was just like, what? And then I had Subway the other day, and I was just like, yeah, this is really...
Oh, I really hate Subway.
Like, it's close to my house, and so I was like, screw it, I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
get
see.
Subway.
No, I really hate
I'm gonna
Subway.
gonna hate myself and get Subway.
Oh gosh.
That's what I
No,
did.
it's like I went to Subway once. We had like more Subway stores in Germany when I was younger.
Mhm.
But most of them closed down. I think there's just one left in my city now.
Yep.
I went there and like I don't like, picking stuff. Like I have a hard time ordering food in the first place when there's like finished meals. And then then they want me to like pick a sandwich. Like I don't know what I'm going to do here right now.
I'm a creature of habit. I get the exact same thing. Doesn't matter like which restaurant I go to. Like, as soon as I go to a new restaurant and, like, I get one thing and I like it, I'll just get that the rest of the time whenever I go to that
Yeah.
restaurant.
Like, I live like in it's not like like, okay, I live in a little big city, like,
Yeah.
and it's like I live like 15 minutes away from the city center. And there's
Mhm.
like this housing, place. There's just like a bunch of buildings with like
Mhm.
apartments in it.
Yep.
And we have like then like a building. We have like a bunch of stores under it too. It's like a small, city inside the city. It's really nice.
Mhm.
And like one of the stores is like, okay, one of the stores is like a barber.
Yeah.
Anyway, one of the stores is like a pizza thingy, and
Okay.
they have amazing food. They have like the best pizza I ever
Ah,
had in
yep.
my entire life. It's so fucking good. And I
Uh,
order, like, every time I order food, I order from them. They're like 1 minute away from me. I still like get
yeah.
delivered to me.
I
And,
love
like,
places like that.
and they're so amazing. I
Mhm.
order the same pizza every fucking time, and
Oh,
they
hell
probably
yeah.
know me already.
I love it.
I order like it has like broccoli and chicken, and then some kind of cheese on it. It's
Ooh.
amazing.
That sounds so good. I'm getting hungry. I should
Yeah.
probably eat. I haven't had lunch
Also,
yet.
there's like a bakery, because of course there's a bakery.
Of course, there's a bakery.
In Germany, you cannot walk like 10 meters without a bakery.
If you could, like, it's like someone in SimCity was like, "Hey, what does Germany need? A bakery on every corner. Let's do it."
Bro, literally. Okay, my central station, where like every city has like a central station here, like
Yeah.
the trains, because we are a train-heavy country.
Yep.
Like the central station here,
Mhm.
it literally has 3 bakeries next to each other. I'm not kidding.
I know. For the longest time, there's a place in Vancouver, Canada. For the longest time, there used to be a Starbucks diagonally across from another Starbucks.
Actually, we have one Starbucks at that station too, and it's the only Starbucks in the entire city.
Like, Starbucks is like glitter. It just gets everywhere. Like, down here, it's everywhere.
No, Starbucks is very unpopular in Germany.
Yeah, it seems like it's not that popular in, like, quite a few, like, European countries, which makes
Yeah,
sense.
because like
It's so overpriced.
I mean, in Germany, like if you would get coffee, you go to the bakery.
Yeah.
Because at the bakery, like, this is where you go in the morning. When I used to work,
Mhm.
I would like I cannot like eat in the morning when I get up,
Mhm.
but it takes me like an hour to like my stomach and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. I would like be at the station
Mhm.
and then go to the bakery and get a pretzel because it's the cheapest thing there.
I freaking love pretzels so much.
Yeah,
Oh my
I would get a
god.
pretzel, but like this is like what most people do here when they're like coming to work.
Yeah.
They would like go to the train station and like go to the bakery.
Yep.
And get like something to eat, like a sandwich, a pretzel, a bun, or something like that,
Yeah.
And then coffee with it, because they sell it at the same place.
Mhm.
And then Starbucks only have coffee and maybe like a sweet thing.
Mhm.
It's not like very viable for mornings here, because like Germans, they eat like bread in the morning.
Mhm.
It's like normal.
Bread.
So yeah, whenever I pass that Starbucks, it's really empty.
Yep.
But like I think at a certain time of day when like all the students get there and to work on their laptops and get coffee.
Yeah.
Then they sit there.
Yeah. I think also, like,
But like
it's also one of those places that, like, North American tourists are like, okay, I know what I can get there kind of thing, so they just go there, right? Because they don't
Yeah.
necessarily want to venture out and
Yeah.
try other stuff. Yeah.
yeah, my city is very international too. It's like historical and international. So whenever I
Wow.
like, go outside,
Mhm.
I always see like people talking English, like not German accent English, but like they're actually from an English-speaking country.
Yeah.
But I think like we have a lot of Chinese tourists here too. Like I see so many Chinese tourists here because they love this shit. Like they love Europe, like
Yeah.
the historical Europe. They love that. But like we also have like a lot of tourists from like English-speaking countries here.
Yeah.
I guess they go to Starbucks. I don't know. We have a McDonald's there too.
Who knows? Who knows? Is your city also big on like Oktoberfest or not really?
No, I'm not in Bavaria.
Okay. Is that only Bavaria, like the Oktoberfest? Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Listen, I wanted to talk this on stream for a while ago.
Okay.
Listen, I will download the map of Germany right now.
Okay.
And you will need to look at it in my stream. I'm about to do it.
Okay.
Okay, there's like with a bunch of cities, this one is pretty good. It's in German though, so we'll explain. Because I feel like I need to educate my viewers on, because I'm a German person, I need to educate them like on my country. Yeah. We'll just call it Image 2 for now. Reminded me. Okay, where is it? Okay, there we go. This is like... Okay, this is like a German map. I will put it in front of my chat
I need to make it big. Okay, yep.
Okay, there we go. So this is a map of Germany.
Yep.
Okay, and you see like we have like states.
Yeah.
Like these are like all separate states, like in the US or I don't know, in Canada, I don't know.
Canada's provinces, but yeah.
Yeah. So like you see like there's like Bavaria, it's like the light blue in the right corner.
Oh, okay.
It's called in this picture Freistaat Bayern, which means Free State Bavaria.
Okay.
So Bavaria has like a history of wanting to be independent.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
So kind of like
of
like Quebec in Canada, where they just want to separate from everyone. Gotcha.
Yeah, Bavaria wants to be separate from Germany too.
Okay, yep.
But but like it's not possible. It's not going to happen. Like that's the idea.
You tried. Gold star.
Yeah. Okay. So this is like every US thing, like where they see Germany, and when they talk about Germany, everything is just Bavaria.
Yeah.
Everything is just Bavarian culture, because there's like, I don't know, it's like the most different one. It's like the most exotic culture we have in Germany, basically.
Yeah, gotcha.
If you want to talk about that, like, but I don't live that, and I don't live there, and like the rest of Germany, it's like a joke. It's like, you know, it's like US saying like, oh,
Florida.
LA is not part of the US. It's just a separate country because they have like such a different culture.
So the best analogy for like in terms of the states, it'd be like Florida or Texas.
Yeah, they have like their own thing.
Yeah. So states would be Florida or Texas. Canada would be Quebec.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so there's like the New Germany and the Old Germany.
Yep.
The New Germany is like the one that joined after, you know, the Berlin Wall fell. Yeah. It's like the top right with Berlin and like some of the others like Sachsen-Anhalt, Sachsen, Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, Brandenburg.
Yep.
These are like the New Germany.
Yeah.
They have like structural issues where it's like they're still very poor.
Yeah, because they still have like a lot of Soviet Union buildings and stuff, right?
Yeah, like and we had like what is it called? Let me Google Translate.
You're good.
Give me a moment.
After this,
we had like a tax.
Yep.
It was like called the solidarity tax.
Okay.
Where we in the Western, because I live in the you know, not in the east but in the west. I live in the West German part.
Okay.
And we would like pay to the east to have like restoration, to like they had like buildings and streets. They were all like very poorly made and very like badly made, because like obviously you know, they were like everything there was back then very poor quality.
Hi, Clover. Is it still happening today, or is it kind of like mostly done with like the paying for fixing East Germany stuff?
We are mostly done. They're thinking about what to do with the tax right now. It's not decided yet.
Gotcha.
There's still a gap between East and West. It's still there, especially with like jobs. West obviously has more jobs.
Gotcha.
East is like there's nothing there, except for Berlin.
Yeah.
There's nothing much there, and most of these like states, they're just empty.
Mm. So like
They have like big cities, like okay, like Dresden in like the very right is like
Yeah.
very big, and let me check. Leipzig, this one was really big too. I was there once to like go to a convention. It was really nice.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah, some of them like they have like big cities, but like everything else, there's nothing. It's just empty wasteland.
So it's like a Mad Max
Ye-
wasteland kind of thing.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, I gotcha.
Like there are no jobs there, and like so people tend to move away to like either Berlin or like to West
Yep.
Germany. It's like a big issue,
Mm.
and like people still complain when it comes to like politically. And then there's like the West, like the old Germany,
Mm-hmm.
which I live in.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like different parts to it. Like the north,
Yep.
it's like very flat, and they have like islands. They have like the sea too. Like I went there like on holidays on the northern island twice already.
Mhm.
It was really nice.
Nice.
But very cold.
No kidding.
The North Sea of Germany is very, very cold.
I imagine so. Clover, where are you guys from? Nagi, who's my friend over here, is from Germany. I am currently West Coast USA, originally from Canada.
Yeah.
Canada.
Okay. They have like a very different culture. They have a very strong farming culture because like they have a lot of bad land
Mm,
they can cultivate.
Yep.
I don't know much about North Germany because like they are weird people there.
but you're
like...
German. You should know about Germany. Just kidding. It's like
They
it's
just
like
speak-
getting me
They speak a
to.
different language too.
It's like getting me to be like, oh, can you explain Eastern Canada? It's like, no.
They speak a weird language there too.
Oh, I have to
speak, like,
send you
flat
a video.
German.
I have to send you a video later of like some Newfies talking from Newfoundland. Like you can barely understand them.
Okay. Moving on. Obviously, I talked about Bavaria,
Mhm.
which is like the south part. There's also like the middle.
Yep.
Which is like Hessen on the map
Yep.
and Thüringen.
Yep.
They're very neutral in their like culture.
Okay.
Because like it's also like very like after World War II, like a lot of culture like was imported into Germany,
Yeah.
and they were like very untouched by that
Oh, okay.
most of the time.
Okay.
I say like okay, you can really see that in like the western states and Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Oh. Did Nagi die? I think Nagi died for me. I heard a ah! And then he died. I'm gonna leave and come back and see if that helps. I don't know if that'll help. Let's try it. RTC connecting! No route! Oh, how? Oh. Oh. Awaiting endpoint connecting. RTC connecting. Did my friend die? I think my friend died. I think no route. No! Oh, there we go. Hello?
Oh, hello.
There we go. It said like RTC connecting, so I was like, okay, let me just hop off for a second, hop back in, see what works. And then it's like RTC connecting and then disconnected and yeah, anyways.
Yeah, I was talking about like the west part. So the west part, I can tell you the most about it because like I live there. But I'm not going to say exactly like where.
Okay, I'm gonna say you live in Munster because that's a type of cheese.
No, I don't live there.
Okay, well, you're from there now.
I can tell you the city I live in is on this map marked.
Is it Hanover? Because, I don't
Can
know.
you please stop guessing? No, it's not. I don't want to dox myself.
Potsdam, because I love pots. Damn!
I never thought about the city in that way, but thank you.
You're welcome. There's, what else is there? I'm just trying to see if there's any other funny German word names that I can make stupid names out of. Leipzig? Because, man, I love
Wait, where are
them
you?
Lay's pigs. I'm in Friestadt, Schassen? I have no idea if I'm even pronouncing
What
it.
are you saying even? Bruh.
Bruh, I don't know.
Anyway, that's like the part of Germany where I can tell you the most word.
In
What?
I don't know.
Anyway, let's move on. We have like a lot of French influences in this part of Germany because it was obviously occupied by France.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, also we share like the border to France and like a bunch of other countries on this side.
Yeah, so I guess that makes the most
We
sense.
have like carnival here.
Oh, okay.
Every
thank you,
spring we have
Clover.
carnival. It's just an excuse. It's just an excuse to get drunk, honestly. It's just an excuse to wear silly clothes and get drunk. It's really
Nice.
fun.
Yeah, we have like we have like fairs and stuff here, but like state fairs. Renaissance fairs are big here.
Oh yeah, I know. I've heard about that. We have like street like I don't know what it's called, parades.
Oh, okay,
we
yeah,
have,
yeah.
like, we have like big street carnival parades every year.
Yeah, near my hometown there used to be a winter carnival where it's like people did like parades and floats and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty big here too, like depending on the city, I guess. Because I know my city did it for like mainly the winter time, so like Santa or whatever coming on a sleigh and being like ho ho
That's
ho.
weird. I mean, we do have like Christmas markets here too. But
Oh,
that's something different.
I really want a Christmas market.
Yeah, we have them every year. Like today, like this year, I did not go. I did not feel like going.
So when do you stream usually? Do you have like any social media or something to interact? If you check out below my stream thing, I have a Twitter. I also have a Discord. On Twitter, you can find me at PinonoYaga. That's where I post when I stream and also fun things. I'll be streaming tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific, I think I'm streaming 7 p.m. Pacific. I'm playing a card game called Tanto Kyora with one of my friends. So, yeah. Sorry, I hijacked you for a second.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm looking at a different map right now. Give me a moment. I'm trying to find something. Oh, this is hard. I thought it was easier.
It's all good. I gotta go probably in like 5 minutes-ish or so, because I got some errands I gotta run.
Okay, give me a moment. I'm trying to find a good map on a different topic I wanted to talk about.
Can I talk to you about the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV?
No. Okay. Okay, there's like a big argument in my country. I will show it on stream right now. Give me a
Okay.
moment.
I got your DMs, Clover.
I'm so drunk.
Hi, drunk. I'm
Okay.
Tano.
Hi. Okay, I got it.
Okay,
So,
you got
This
5
is like-
minutes.
okay, this is a map for this like we have like buns, you know, we have like bread and we have like small bread. It's a bun. Depending
Okay.
on where you live in Germany,
Hmm.
you will call this like in a different way.
Okay.
So most of the Germany would call this Brötchen, which means
Brötchen?
like
Okay.
which is like bread, but like in a cute way to say bread. It's like tiny little cute bread.
So do some
basically.
people call like, oh, you're my little Brötchen or something like that?
No, that's cringe. What are you talking about? But it's like, okay, so I used to live in Austria.
Yeah.
And in Austria they call it Semmel.
Zemmer, okay.
And that's what they also call it in Bavaria. Like Bavarian culture is very close to Austrian culture.
Yeah.
And I could not get used to it. So when, like, to my then boyfriend, when I said like, oh, I want a virgin, it was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you crazy? Okay, so this is like a map. Usually most of Germany will call it that.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's like Berlin. Berlin is super extra with everything. They will call everything differently. For
Okay.
some reason I don't understand.
Okay.
And apparently they call it Schrippe, which I never hear in my
Schrippe?
life.
Okay.
This is so bad. And then there's like the left corner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen. The down left corner of Germany
Yep.
is a weird place. No one understands. It's like they have their own rules, okay? We don't know what is happening there. They have their own language, they have their own rules, we don't know. They're weird, okay? And
Okay.
apparently they call it like Wegele or Wegli, which I never ever heard in my life before.
Okay.
But I know like Semmel, which is like a Bavarian Austrian thing to say.
Yep.
And this is like when you're like from Germany and then you meet an Austrian or like a Bavarian person, and then you like order. Like this is conflict, okay? This is like the fight start.
Gotcha. So like as soon as like you order something, you know where they're from.
Yeah, exactly. We have like with other food we have that too, but that is one like this is like the basic food with this issue.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Like when I went to Austria and I wanted like a bar, I was like, oh, I want one Brötchen, and they were like, what?
Excuse me, what? Or as they say in Canada, qu'est-ce que les fuck? Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Okay.
Qu'est-ce que c'est is like, what is this? But some people joke saying like qu'est-ce que les fuck, which is like, what the fuck? It's more of like a Canadian English joke.
We have the same thing with pancakes, actually. We have like most of Germany calls it pancakes, like Pfannkuchen.
Yeah, Pfannkuchen, yeah.
Yeah, but there's like Berlin. Berlin is like so extra. They call it Eierkuchen, which means like egg
Eierkuchen?
cake.
Dude, why is Berlin like the extra basic white bitch that's like goes to Starbucks and is like, I'll get an extra frappuccino with no whip and extra foam? Like, why do
They're
they?
so special? Yeah, it's so weird. They're so special, and I hate it.
Oh my god.
It's like the and we have like we have like these buns, these sweet buns filled with jam and like the sugar on top.
Oh, strudels or?
I don't know, but we call them Berliner, like in German, in
Okay.
most parts of Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And Berliner people in Berlin, they really hate it when you call it that. They really like get mad because they call them they call them Pfannkuchen, pancakes. They
Bruh.
call them fucking pancakes.
Bruh.
And I'm like,
Bruh.
I'm losing my mind.
Bruh, like, make up your fucking mind, Berlin.
Yeah. Berlin is so extra. They have like everything extra for them. This is like the US feels to the rest of the world. Like the US is so fucking extra with everything.
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
Like, okay, after like the 2001 terrorist attacks, they used to call French fries freedom fries for a bit.
Bruh, really?
Yeah, they did.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they
Bruh.
called French fries freedom fries.
What beef did they have with France?
They didn't. They didn't. They didn't. They just wanted freedom fries to promote America patriotism.
Bruh, they are so extra.
They are so extra. Like, living here for like, I've been here for like almost 2 years now. Holy shit, they're extra.
Yeah.
And their portion sizes are fucking huge.
Bruh, I cannot even eat that much in a whole day.
No, I like order food and then I'm like, bruh, this is like the extra large. And they're like,
Yeah,
no,
like-
it's just the regular portion. And I'm like, what the hell?
like my friend, like who's also my mod,
Yeah.
he showed me like a picture, like oh, someone ordered like the kids menu in the US, and like this
Yeah.
is the normal human size.
No, that's the
What are you
thing.
talking about?
It's like I want to order from the kids menu because of how big portion size is here, but they're like, no, you're not a kid, and I'm like, I'm a kid at heart. Let me order from the kid menu.
Actually, I like ordering from the kids menu anyway. It's so fun.
Bruh,
They
same.
have like cute stuff. They have so much cute stuff. As an
Well,
adult, you
thank you for
don't get that.
follow. Yeah, nah, like the kid stuff gets all the good shit.
Yeah.
Like they get the free ice cream at the end of their meal. Like, bruh, I want that free
Oh,
ice
we
cream.
don't have that.
In Canada,
We don't have that, I'm sorry.
in Canada, depending on the restaurant, sometimes they give you like a free little like ice cream
Sorry.
or this thing called like jar of dirt. It was called, where it was like chocolate pudding with crushed up Oreos on top and like gummy worms.
Yeah, no, we just get food in a cute shape here, usually for kids
Yeah.
menus.
I still buy the dinosaur chicken nuggets, like not gonna lie.
Actually, I went shopping today to buy like my alcohol. I also like since I had like a lot of money on me and my mom is currently not here, she's on vacation.
Yeah.
My mom is like very stingy with money, you know.
Yeah.
And so I decided like, you know what? I'm going to try vegan or like vegetarian meat products.
Nice.
And I bought like chicken and beef patties, like vegetarian, you know.
Yeah.
And so my shopping cart was like, I care for my health, but I'm also an alcoholic.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like the guy at the cashier. Oh man, I was thinking like, do they judge us?
They always judge.
Yeah, because like I had like salad there too, and like salad dressing, and you know, tomatoes, fresh ones. And then I had like 3 cans of alcohol and like, you know, something sweet to go with it, because like I like to have like sweet food to go with my alcohol.
Yep.
And I was like, this is a weird combination.
Could be weirder. I've seen weirder.
Oh yeah, that's true, but like I
For
care
you,
for my
it's
health,
weird.
but I also a heavy drinker.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was very fun, but like I also like the burger buns I bought were like the more like expensive ones that looked really nice.
Yep.
So it's like when I'm done, I can like post it on Twitter.
Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna have to bounce because I got some stuff
Yes.
to do. Are you gonna keep
It's
streaming?
midnight. Yes, I'm going to keep going.
Okay. You have fun with streaming still. I'll probably pop in when I'm done my stuff.
Well, I've been streaming for 5 hours now.
Woo! Keep the train going.
I need to be though, like.
Okay. I'll make sure to raid you and stuff, so let me
Oh yeah.
let me
I
get that
still don't know how to rate people.
So to raid people, when you're in your chat box, you can type /raid and then the channel name.
Oh, that's too hard for me right now. I cannot progress.
Crap, I gotta... Your name's so long. Okay.
I'm sorry, what? But your name is longer.
Yours has numbers. I can't read
Yeah,
numbers.
it does. Like everyone else, I'm unique and special.
I'm so special. So I will be streaming tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific. But yeah, I'm gonna raid over to Nagi, who's gonna continue their
Hi.
drunken stream. I don't know, what are you gonna be playing in the next little bit?
I don't know. I will ask the wheel.
That's fair. So, thank you for joining me, Nagi, on your tarot card stream.
Thank you for reading my future. It was very depressing.
There's hope, there's hope, there's hope. Thank you.
I know.
Thank you to everyone who came in. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. So I'm gonna hop on over to Nagi. Please join him.
I will get my first rate. I cannot believe
Woo!
it.
Okay, bye everyone. I hope y'all have a good day, evening, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Bye, fam.
Bye, Pano.
Bye,
Thank
Nagi.
you.
Bye. You're welcome. Bye. Let me hang up. Bye. Okay, let's raid. Hi, fam. Love y'all. Thank you for coming in and raiding and all that fun stuff. Okay.